Hello friends, I am Mr. Ravindra Bhalerao and I welcome you to my channel that is English for Learners. Friends, today we are going to learn one of the descriptive and heart-touching poem, and that is O Captain, My Captain, written by Walt Whitman. But before watching this video, as usual, I request you, don't forget to subscribe my channel. The name of the poem is O Captain, My Captain. Let's see a brief introduction of the poet Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman, 1819 to 1892, was an American poet, essayist, and journalist. He was the most influential poet in the American canon, often called the father of free verse. He breaks the boundaries of poetic form. He also used unusual images and symbols in his poetry. Let's listen the audio of this poem, O Captain, My Captain. O Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip is done. The ship has weathered every wreck, the prize we sought is won. The port is near, the bells I hear, the people all exulting, while follow eyes the steady keel, the vessel green and daring. But O heart, 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 oh, the bleeding drops of red, whereon the deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead. O Captain, my Captain, rise up and hear the bells. Rise up, for you the flag is flung, for you the bugle trills, for you bouquet and ribbons, wreaths, for you the shores a crowding, for you they call, the swaying mass, their eager faces turning. Here, Captain, dear Father, this arm beneath your head, it is some dream that on the deck you have fallen cold and dead. My Captain does not answer. His lips are pale and still. My father does not feel my arm. He has no pulse nor will. The ship is anchored safe and sound, its voyage close and done. From fearful trip, the victor ship comes in with object won. Exult, O shores, and ring, O bells. But I, with mournful tread, walk the deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead. Let's see brief history of the poem O Captain, My Captain. O Captain, My Captain is the tough storm of civil war, but it has lost its captain, that is Abraham Lincoln. The speaker is torn between relief and despair. He captures America's confusion at the end of Civil War and says that it is the time of conflicting sentiments, the theme of mourning the death of the one who was वर्णन केलेला आहे. आणि let's see explanation in detail. First two lines. O Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip is done. The ship has weathered every wreck, the prize we sought is won. Difficult words are fearful means terrible, भयानक. Trip, journey, प्रवास किंवा सहल. Done means finished, over, पूर्ण झाली. Weathered every wreck means overcome every difficulty. प्रत्येक अडचणीवरती मात केली. In these lines, the poet Whitman calls upon the captain for Abraham Lincoln, and ship means indicates or represent USA. Whitman says that the captain of the ship, that fearful trip means dreadful civil war, has come to an end, means that civil war is finished, completed, and the people have won the victory at last, which they quested for, which they were looking for. That is the victory of the Union. Explanation. Here the poet says, as a sailor of the ship, म्हणजे येथे कवी त्या जहाजाचा सेलर म्हणून बोलतोय कॅप्टनला, म्हणजे अब्राहम लिंकनला. काय बोलतो आहे? दॅट देअर डेंजरस ट्रिप हॅज कम टू ॲन एंड अँड द शिप हॅज ओव्हरकम ऑल द डिफिकल्टीज अँड हॅज सक्सेसफुली रीच्ड इट्स डेस्टिनेशन. अर्थात कवी बोलतो कॅप्टनला की ही अतिशय धोकादायक सफर जी होती ती यशस्वीपणे संपलेली आहे आणि त्यांचे जहाज सर्व अडचणीवरती मात करून ते यशस्वीपणे आपल्या अंतिम मुकामी शेवटच्या ठिकाणी पोहोचत आहे. मीन्स द पीपल हॅव वॉन द विक्टरी ॲट लास्ट अँड दे आर रिजॉयसिंग, दे आर सेलिब्रेटिंग. नेक्स्ट 2 lines. The port is near, the bells I hear, the people all exulting, while follow eyes the steady keel, the vessel green and daring. Difficult words are exulting means rejoicing and celebrating. अतिशय आनंदोत्सव साजरा करणे. Keel means the strong base of a boat or a ship which supports its entire framework. अर्थात जहाजाचा कणा. Grim means serious, गंभीर. Explanation. The poet says that as a sailor, the port is near. The poet can hear the bells. The people are all happy and proud of success. Everyone's eyes follow the steady keel of the ship, the vessel that seems so serious and bold. Means here the poet tells the captain that port is very near and now he can hear the sound of temple bells and the cries of the enthusiastic people who are eagerly waiting for him. अर्थात इथे कवी आपल्या कॅप्टनला अब्राहम लिंकनला बोलतो की आपण जिंकलो आहोत, आपलं जहाज समुद्र किनारी पोहोचत आहे आणि किनाऱ्यावरती आपल्या देशातील सर्व लोक या जहाजाचं स्वागत करण्यासाठी सर्व त्यांच्या नजरा जहाजाच्या दिशेने एकवटलेल्या आहेत आणि ते आपला आनंद उत्सव मंदिराच्या बेल्स वाजवून आणि आपल्या देशाचा झेंडा फडकवून साजरा करीत. नेक्स्ट लाईन्स. बट ओ हार्ट, 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 ओ द ब्लीडिंग ड्रॉप्स ऑफ रेड, वेअर ऑन द डेक माय कॅप्टन लाईज, फॉलन कोल्ड अँड डेड. Explanation. But the poet's heart is suddenly filled with very strong emotion, because on the deck where his captain lies, he can see bleeding drops of red. His captain is fallen cold and dead. Means the poet's enthusiasm, the poet's happiness is replaced by sadness. The captain is dead now, and blood is oozing from The blood is coming out from his body. This makes the poet exclaim. Surprisingly, he says, "Oh, heart, heart, heart." The captain, who was supposed to be praised by the people for its bravery, is now lifeless and motionless. अर्थात कवी ॲज अ सेलर म्हणून आतापर्यंत जो आनंद उत्सव साजरा करण्यासाठी आपल्या कप्तानाला मोठ्या आनंदाने लोकांचा आनंदोत्सव पाहण्यासाठी आवाज देत होता, परंतु अचानकपणे जेव्हा कवीचं हृदय दुःखाने भरून जाते, जेव्हा त्याने पाहिलं की त्याचा कप्तान जहाजाच्या डेकवरती जिथे झोपलेला आहे, पडलेला आहे, तिथे काही ब्लीडिंग ड्रॉप्स ऑफ रेड, रक्ताचे लाल रंगाचे डाग तिथे दिसायला लागतात आणि तेव्हा त्याला जाणीव होते की आपला कॅप्टन मृत्यू पावलेला आहे आणि तो दुःखाने त्याच्या भावना इमोशनली उचमळून येतात आणि तो बोलतो, "ओ हार्ट, हार्ट, हार्ट." की जे लोक त्याचा एक शूर कप्तानाचं स्वागतासाठी उभे होते, सगळे आनंदोत्सव साजरे करत होते आणि आता मात्र तो कप्तान पूर्णपणे ही वॉज नाव लाईफलेस अँड मोशनलेस, निश्चितपणे मृत अवस्थेत पडलेला आहे, झोपलेला आहे. नेक्स्ट लाईन्स. "ओ कॅप्टन, माय कॅप्टन, राईज अप अँड हिअर द बेल्स. Rise up, for you the flag is flung, for you the bugle trails, for you bouquet and ribboned wreaths, for you the shores a crowding." Difficult word. Trills means plays loudly, मोठा आवाज करणे. Explanation. After watching his captain fallen cold and dead, the poet requests his captain to rise up, to get up and hear the bells. He tells him to rise up because the flag is flung for him. He urges the captain because the bugles sounds are for him. For him people have brought bouquet and wreaths. In another way we can say that Whitman tries to talk to the captain who he knows well he is dead. अर्थात कवी कॅप्टनला बोलण्याचा प्रयत्न करतो की ज्याला माहिती आहे की आपला कॅप्टन डेड झालेला आहे. His technique of talking to the dead is called apostrophe. The poet asks the captain to rise up for him. कवी बोलतो की तुम्ही उठा. Bells are being rung. तुमच्या स्वागतार्थ लोक चर्चच्या बेल्स वाजवत आहेत. Flags are being hoisted. देशाचे झेंडे तुमच्यासाठी लोक फडकवत आहेत. Musical instruments are being rung, flowers are being curled. वेगवेगळे वाद्य वाजवून तुमचं स्वागत करीत आहेत. लोकांनी बुके आणलेले आहेत. "ओ कॅप्टन, प्लीज यू गेट अप." सो पोएट इज रिक्वेस्टिंग टू द कॅप्टन. नेक्स्ट लाईन. "For you they call, the swaying mass their eager faces turning. Here, captain, dear father, this arm beneath your head, it is some dream that on the deck you have fallen cold and dead." Difficult words are: mass means crowd of people. Some dream means here something hard to believe. Beneath means under. Explanation. Poet says to the captain that people are crowding along the shores for his captain, for him. The swaying masses, the swaying people are calling out to him. लोकांनी किनाऱ्यावरती गर्दी केलेली आहे. लोक त्यांच्या कॅप्टनला अब्राहम लिंकनना आवाज देत आहेत. Their eager faces are turning towards him. सगळ्यांच्या नजरा त्यांच्याकडे वळलेल्या आहेत. The poet speaks to the captain, telling him that here is his arm beneath the head of his dear father. It is as a dream that on the deck his father, his captain, has fallen cold and dead. कवी बोलतो की मी माझा भाऊ तुमच्या डोक्याखाली ठेवलेला आहे आणि मला जणू काही स्वप्नवत वाटते की या डेकवरती माझा कॅप्टन निश्चिलपणे एका मृत अवस्थेमध्ये पडलेला आहे. In another way we can say that the people are eagerly waiting for his arrival, for his captain's arrival. But he is dead now. It should be noted that the captain is dead now and hence these ceremonies are of his funeral. The poet goes in reminiscence and tries to consider his death to be fancy, but at last he has to believe that captain is dead. Poet calls him father because for him Abraham Lincoln is not just military leader but the father of the nation, and laments over his loss and expresses his sadness of his father's loss. Next lines. My captain does not answer. His lips are pale and still. My father does not feel my arm. He has no pulse nor will. Explanation. The poet's captain does not answer. His lips are pale and still. The captain does not feel his arm. He has no pulse nor will. In another sense, we can say that Lincoln's death was a very big loss for the nation. So the poet says that now captain is dead. His lips are pale and he can neither feel the arms of the poets not his heart is beating. Next lines. The ship is anchored safe and sound, its voyage closed and done. From fearful trip the victor ship comes in with object won. Difficult word. Voyage means a long journey by sea or space. Samudra pravas. Explanation. The poet says that the ship is anchored safe and sound, means the ship reached safely on its destination or port. Its voyage is closed and done. It has been fearful trip, but the ship has returned victorious with its object won. In another way, we can say that it is such a time when the ship has arrived at its destination. The fearful trip, that is horror of the civil war, is over now, and there is relief among the people. People are rejoicing, celebrating happiness. But the poet is mourning, the poet is very sad over the death of Lincoln. Next lines. Exult, O shores, and ring, O bells, but I with mournful tread walk the deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead. Difficult words are. Mournful means very sorrowful, shokapurna, and tread means footsteps, जड पावलांनी चालणे. Explanation. The poet says that the shores exult. The means the people at the shore are celebrating victory and the bells are ringing. But the poet steps slowly and very sadly on the deck where his captain lies fallen cold and dead. Means the deck here refers to the cemetery of link means the deck here refers to the cemetery, a place where the dead people buried, म्हणजे स्मशानभूमी. Poet moving around this place laments over his death. Hence the poem ends with both victories as well as loss. In short, we can say that this poem brilliantly brings out the fact that after every battle a soldier doesn't enjoy victory, as it is always mixed with the grief of the loss of fellow soldiers. अर्थात आपण म्हणू शकतो, प्रत्येक लढाईनंतर सैनिक विजयाचा आनंद लुटू शकत नाही, कारण युद्धात कामी आलेल्या आपल्या सहकारी सैनिकांच्या मृत्यूमुळे ते दुःखात बुडून गेलेले असतात. हे कवीने या कवितेत अतिशय प्रखरपणे, समर्पकपणे मांडलेले आहे. Friends, I wish you might have liked this video. If you liked it, please share it. If you have any suggestions for me, please write in comment box. Wish you good day. Thank you very much.